Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, the Bobcat. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man. 6 foot tall, 160. Up first is the Bobcat from the United States of America. Here comes... The fans are ready, and there's the bell for round one. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? They are giving us a high-tempo show. He threw a punch and just got countered. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Catch and shoot. That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's a counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Missing with that jab. Well done with that counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Carries that jab away. Oh, they got rocked! What a moment this is! Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And down goes Daniel Jacobs. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Why weren't they more cautious? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think, right, survive and then give it back.
Back at it in round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe this? The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter shot. Can't connect with that right hook. Good counter punching. Beautiful counter punch. That hook's blocked. And he scored. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be abs.
Time for the 5th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto.
And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.